We're back in DayZ, and we're still coughing and hacking up a lung. That's right. And we're talking about the March update. And hopefully finding a path out of here. I feel like I don't want to randomly walk this way and get totally lost in the wilderness. So that aside, what I thought was kind of interesting, with this being the 1.0 update, it's kind of interesting. So originally, because we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4 version, we'll start with that first. Interestingly enough, they mentioned a long time ago, multiple times, that the PlayStation version would launch at the same time that Xbox hit 1.0. And I was just sitting there today looking over the patch notes and stuff again, because, I got nothing better to do. And I was sitting there thinking, it's like, this is the 1.0 update. I mean, going by their kind of noted release date, technically the PlayStation 4 version should be launching at, the same time. And I don't think it is. I think it might be a little bit later. That being said, because I know there's a lot of PlayStation 4 users that kind of watch the videos to get an idea of what it's going to be like, which makes complete sense. I initially thought there'd be quite a bit of a gap between when the PlayStation 4 version came out, but for them to say in the past 1.0, because we've gone over this before, I'm not sure when it's releasing. I think personally they might wait till E3 or something and do it around there, or announce something with it just to get a little bit more of a push from PlayStation. But yeah, I have no idea when this game is going to release on the other console. But aside from that, let's focus on the Xbox version. So obviously we've got all these fun tweaks and everything coming, improvements to inventory and stuff like that. And in case people are wondering, because I did legitimately get questions about this, the game does have base building at this point, and it does have vehicles, and it has farming and horticulture. You can go check out the earlier videos, and you can actually see that stuff all in action, because I did videos on them, because I'm cool like that. And yeah, believe it or not, the game actually does have quite a bit of content stuff to it. They've added a lot to the game, and with the big release coming, I'm not sure what else they're specifically adding, but it's interesting. Okay, I'm hoping that zombie, oh crap, doesn't see me, because I'm trying to find the path out of here. Hey, let me think about this. So we got these three ugly things, and then there's supposed to be a cut path that goes like a road that goes straight down to where I need to go. I think it's to my left here, but this can't be the road. Is this it? But that's just the path that goes down a bit. I don't know. Cause this, that's the far one. No, I think there's a road this way. I'm just trying to go off of my map here, and I'm quite confused. Yeah, so that's the one on the right, and that's got the path. It says there's supposed to be a road that goes straight into the other area, but I'm not seeing any road here. I think this map is out of date, or they changed something in this. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to eat. But anyways, yeah, it's a very interesting update. I gotta be honest, guys, it's kind of interesting to see whether or not they're actually gonna be able to pull this off successfully, in the sense that they're going to release a successful version that fixes all the performance issues, because I know a big thing for a lot of people has been the the performance, the FPS, and everything like that. So that's the hope, and then also inventory in regards to kind of the things moving. And it should be noted, if you are kind of unfamiliar with the updates in this game, they usually sneak a lot of things on it. They don't give you all the information in the patch notes. So I would expect there to also be some other surprises that are kind of sitting there. It's unlikely that we'll see the bow and arrow, which is an item that a lot of people really want. They keep saying that one's a little bit off in regards to being released. just because they're still, I guess, working on it and stuff like that. This one really seems to be an update that's focused on performance and refinement of the existing game and adding some more kind of the niche survival things. This isn't the path out of here. Is my map backwards of where I'm going? Son of a... Anyways, we can cut straight left here. We're gonna check this stuff out. It's just a little dangerous in this area to be checking stuff up. I wonder if there's like a boarded up building I can kind of go into so I can eat food because my character's starving to death. But yeah, there's some other things that I kind of noticed, just them kind of talking about. So yeah, the PlayStation 4 definitely still planned for release this year. They don't say when though, so that's kind of just what I was focusing on this. So let's see when they do that kind of thing. Yeah, it's talking about key bindings. So the keyboard was something I kind of threw, like I mentioned at the end of the last video. So for the keyboard, that's still planned. They did mention it in their press release. I kind of just like forgot to kind of go over it. It just doesn't have like an ETA, so that's going to be a post-launch feature. So when it comes to updates, they've actually been really consistent on Xbox. On PC, they weren't good at it. I'm going to be really honest there. Oh crap, it's going to be nighttime. I don't like the dark. I don't want to be in Tizzy in the dark. We might need to find a different server. I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with this at nighttime. Oh, it gets dark so suddenly in this fucking game. Oh god. Okay. Elevated position. Elevated position. Can't see the goddamn... Yeah, okay, there we go. We're good, we're good. Okay, they can't get us up here. Unless zombies have magically gotten the ability to... kind of basically... climb ladders, which I don't think they do. I better not lose this AK. What should I eat? As I hack up along. I guess I can have a refreshing Spite. Spite lemonade. Just spiteful. But yeah, darkness. Terrifying in this game. Keyboard and mouse. Definitely something we're going to get. To elaborate on that further, they have mentioned in the past that keyboard and mouse support, if you are using that kind of input, you will be in a separate server, so you won't be playing with people that have a controller input, which does kind of segregate the user base, but I know that's an important thing for a lot of people because they don't want the advantage. I know you can't see anything that's going on right now, but I am just eating some food. A combat knife, I don't really need it. Like, how are you... Like, you... Uh-oh. I literally can't see anything. It's just like completely dark. I'm gonna have to switch servers, guys. I'm sorry, I can't play in these conditions. Yep. And I wanted to note, I'm not being a bitch about it. I literally can't see the screen, and I can see other people's screens, and they can see me. And in editing, it looks lighter. But when I'm playing on my TV, it's pitch black. They're also supposed to be looking at exploits, like the duplication and stuff like that. They've been mentioning that for a while. If you're still complaining about server hopping, there's a fairly good mechanic for it in regards to like cooldowns and stuff, so people aren't just jumping around. Okay, we were in 410. That's nice to see that my two favorite servers are back. I like to switch between these. Just kind of day to day, whichever one's more, popular at the given time. And there will be a complete map and character wipe on Xbox during the update, it looks like. Complete wipe, wow. Yep, that's fantastic. Complete map and character wipe on Xbox that day. So that's fantastic. I guess that's a little bit of information for you. And we're going to skip the spawn time. See, they do have restrictions for server hopping. Oh good, I can see now. I can see clearly now. The dark is gone. Like, how do you even play in that version of this game? Seriously. Like, I don't know how you do it. I already have an FX45. Okay, so we are going to check out a tent or two, and then we're going to head down that way because I want to get to a river so that I can grow these damn pepper things that I've been wanting to grow. A field jacket? Now keep in mind, I'm choosing not to get better stuff because this was supposed to be a bit of a role play, but I ended up somehow getting like really decked out weapon-wise on a random car ride that ended up here. It's a great journey. It's a 4-parter, so, you know, if you got nothing interesting going on, it's, I don't know. It's quite something. Okay, I think we're good for that. Private servers are also still in the works, because I know a lot of people always ask about that. So yes, they still plan on bringing them to Xbox in the future. No word on when that is happening. And to follow up on the keyboard stuff, because I'm just getting more details as I'm going through all this listing stuff, it'll still take a while, so yeah, it could be quite a bit longer. And one of their fixes is going to be focused on basically keeping the bases from respawning so often, so that your items actually keep for like a certain amount of time and everything like that, which is nice. And again, because I see this question come up a lot, this is a PvP game, guys. The whole point of DayZ, is this getting dark again? I hope it's not getting dark again. The whole point of DayZ is to have like social interaction, so there's no PvE, it's just a PvP experience. I don't know if private servers will change that, but that's what this is. And hopefully there's a river at the bottom here, like I am seeing on my map. They still don't have details on whether or not mods will come to Xbox. But we should get updates post-launch. I remember talking about this briefly, but kind of like getting sidetracked like I often do. Basically... Yeah, I totally just slipped there. Sidetracked on my sidetracked. Where am I going on this road? Yeah, updates. Okay, I had to take a second there. Sorry, it's late at night, and I've been a few drinks in because there was some problems with the capturing today on Xbox. It wasn't working, so this is when I have to do this. Get what you get. That aside, yes, updates. So they've actually been really good with the Xbox version of the game. On PC, yeah, it wasn't great. I had PC since it came out, like way back in the day. It just kind of, you know, they just left it alone and everything like that. PC actually seems to be a lot better now that they're supporting it with updates and everything like that. But the Xbox version, it's been steadily getting some pretty large updates. I know people are always pushing them to get them faster, but I have to admit, personally, I think they're doing a great job in, you know, regards to constantly adding new content and everything like that. Shit, do I go this way or that way? If I came down, I need to go this way. Yes, because that will lead me to Talapaneki. Talapaneki. Whatever that is. But yeah, I'm feeling as though they're going to support the game well after launch. I don't know how long afterwards, but we'll have to see. Going back to the servers, because I'm all over the place, just sporadic as hell. I had planned on getting a private server if they add it, so we'll see if I'm still doing the DayZ at that point. It's getting darker. This is not good. This is not the darkness I want to be a part of. Like, the thing is, I always die. Oh, in the cinematic trailer, that actually didn't tease any content. Like, I didn't think it was. It might have teased the spike bat, which is something that's supposed to be coming into the game again. Because I think it was in a PC at one point, or it's on the PC version, but we don't have it yet. So I think that's something that they're still working on. I'm not really happy about the wipe, though. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this Venom character. Made such a good thing going on. Yep. So we're just kind of walking in the absolute dark. Did I keep any flares? Oh, I did. Shit. I don't think I have room, though. Let's see. 32 out of 35. Can I do some smart inventory management? So if we drop the scope, And what is this even? Oh, the wolf pelt. Yeah. I dropped the bones that I'm going to make a spear out of. Yes, okay. And then we can take the flare out. And we can see where the hell we're going. And let others know where to find us and shoot at us. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and they're also considering crossplay, but they're not sure if they can do it between Xbox and PlayStation. So that'd be kind of cool if they did. Yeah, they kind of say, we'll see what will be possible. So that's kind of nice. Because, I mean, crossplay would be cool. It's interesting. I can see why, obviously, PC's not, because I guess you could with PC, and then you could, like, limit the servers, and then you can have people that are playing with... Wouldn't that be neat? You could have people that are playing with keyboard and mouse on Xbox, play with keyboard and mouse people on PC, and if on PC people choose to play with a controller. Now, I know maybe there's, like, performance changes and stuff, but, I mean, if you're using the same input, maybe it would be fair. I don't know. Listen to your guys' thoughts on that one, I guess. And that way you have a larger player base for people that are using mouse and keyboard, and for people using controllers and stuff. It's an interesting idea, because I know when I go on PC, sometimes I use a gamepad. Gamepad sounds silly doing that in a controller to play the games. Yeah. Kind of walking around the forest. So this is the kind of thing I don't like about DayZ. Sometimes it's just like a wandering around. They never fix the fucking clouds. I noticed that wasn't a feature in the other thing. I was so pissed that one day when people were like, "Oh, the clouds are fixed," and it's like, no, they weren't. They weren't fixed. They were better, but they weren't fixed. But yeah, generally we're just gonna kind of wander through this spooky ass forest with our flare. Like, I wonder if there's other people out there. Do you think other people see me with my flare and they just like elect to ignore me? I have my gun still, right? Yeah, okay. Just gotta check. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I picked the right way, but I don't quite know. These nice gentlemen were giving me a ride during the Epic Tizzy thing. They gave me sickness, and they dropped me off in the middle of God knows where. I'm just trying to get back to the city, because my one goal before they do this reset would be to grow these pepper seeds that I have here, because they were something I hadn't grown yet. And that was what I was hoping for. And I've been kind of doing the videos a little less sequential. Usually I do back-to-back recordings, like I'll do like an hour and then I'll have 3 episodes, but now I've just kind of been doing it in like one-parters, just because there hasn't been a whole lot going on. And I've kind of done everything in the game at this point. Like, I legitimately think I've done everything. I mean, I don't know, you guys can probably tell me that or not, but I found wolves, I went to Tizzy, I talked about all the updates that have come out since they launched on Xbox, I've done horticulture guides, I've done guns, shown almost all the guns off. Well, yes, there was supposed to check out an SVD, but we couldn't make that one work, which is a little disappointed about, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Done nighttime, we've done hardcore servers, we've done all kinds of stuff. We'll probably have a little bit more video content to do once the update comes out, because there'll be new tweaks to the experience, and definitely another review of the game. I feel like I should have hit a city by now. Yeah, that's the plan at least, is to do another review, because I did do a 2019 review of the game, because I assumed they were going to release it a lot later, but that obviously didn't happen. So now we've got to, yeah, review the game again, and then do like a 2020 review in a year from now. That'll be fun. And I assume I'll be done with DayZ at that point. I have no idea. We'll have to see where the road takes us and how many updates they do. I really hope they add seasons and stuff. That was something I was hoping for. Okay, red sign and a fork in the road, which I feel like was not something I was supposed to come across. What the hell is this? A fork in the road. So is this that little tiny road before I get where I need to go? Or is this like a bad road? know. Do I continue going right or left? Son of a bitch. I do not know. Huh. I'm just gonna keep going straight. Unless I was supposed to split off. Oh god. This is what I don't like about this late night walk around the middle of nowhere, not knowing where I'm going. At least I got the trusty flare going on. From the original stream, this was the hero that kept us going day to day. So generally, I hope this went over a lot of stuff. I know it was all over the place, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do for these. And then we'll be jumping on to any other details that kind of get released before the update comes out. Whenever the update does come out. Well, we do know the date it comes out, but you know, there's been delays and stuff in the past, so we'll see if that happens.